Y'all, let me know if I'm tripping or not. I've been applying for jobs for a couple of months now and finally got a response back from our hiring manager saying they wanted to speak with me. We go on the phone, we start talking, and it leads into an interview. Interview goes great. I'm thinking that we're getting along fantastic. We have a great rapport. Later that day or the following morning, I received an email being offered the job position. I accepted the position. Even though I wasn't too keen on their benefits, I knew I could bring something different to the team, especially because I have 4+ years of experience in what they were already looking for. All right, so in the 4 days leading up to my first official day going into the office, I'm completing a bunch of training online, going through various modules, and I'm saying this took like 6+ hours to get through, y'all. So we reached the Saturday before the coming Monday, which is my first day. The hiring manager slash district general manager that I was speaking with the entire time, same person who hired me, by the way, asked me to come in for a few hours to meet the team, review some of the training modules that I had already completed, and kind of come up with a game plan for what will be happening on Monday. Now, I go in there on that Saturday and immediately feel like I kind of wasted my time. To start, I arrived on time. Actually, I take that back. I arrived early because on time is late in my mind, okay? I ended up waiting 10 to 15 minutes after our meeting time before she actually came out so that I could meet her in person. To be honest, not too many things happened on that Saturday because this person is managing 3 locations for this company and basically has no time to speak to me, train me, or do any of the things that they said that they were going to be doing on this Saturday. I leave with a folder with a couple of notes and a small sheet talking about the dress policy. Monday comes around. I'm feeling good about everything. I'm ready to start my first day. I walk in there 10 minutes early, as you should. I get shown over to the manager's desk. Immediately was met with an attitude. She said, and I quote, "What are you doing? I expected you to arrive prepared to work." Immediately, I'm caught off guard and I'm asking her, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Y'all, tell me why she was referring to my damn attire, which I saw nothing wrong with, given that another employee came in biker shorts and a graphic tee. And not only that, they came in 5 to 10 minutes late for their shift. And when I asked how their attire was okay and appropriate, it's because they're the most tenured. Come back for part 2, it gets worse. Everybody blowing me up for a part 2, so here it is. Buckle up and grab your snacks. Okay, so boom. I last told y'all how somebody didn't have to follow the dress policy nor show up on time because of their tenure and because they basically only work in the afternoons. And I know you're probably wondering, Monty, why are you so worried about it? I was pressed about it at that time because I myself was coming into a manager role at that office location. So they were starting off by already telling me that everybody is not held to the same standards at all. At this point, I had already texted my husband and told him about what had happened when I first got there that morning, and as you can see, he was not very happy with what I was experiencing. But I tried to stick it out that day just to see if it would go any better. And spoiler alert, it didn't. As the day goes on, the DGM is trying to quote unquote train me. And yes, I did put in quotations because you can't train somebody if you're constantly leaving them every 5 minutes and also can't recall or remember what you last even showed them. Gets redundant real quick. After I spent majority of that day just winging it because she was too busy to stay with me and train me, I got pulled into the back to be shown how they handle their cash drawer and what they do before closing for the night. Y'all, she's rushing through the entire process. Can't do simple math and had to recount money multiple times. Mind you, while using a calculator. She's rushing because she has to leave for an appointment that she's already late for, mind you. So she calls another employee into the back to show me how to finish up everything. We get done, put everything away. I go back up to the front desk in the lobby to help out with the clients that were sitting there waiting. Keep that in mind. In the lobby, there are 4 or 5 clients waiting. The DGM comes rushing back inside because she missed the appointment and decides that she wants to spend the rest of the day at the office. She goes into the back, comes out not even 2 minutes later, and starts yelling, questioning me up and down about why there's a paper left out that she was doing her math on. And at this point, I'm fed up and truly just appalled because she barely gave instructions before she left and left me with an employee that didn't really tell me anything, and now all of a sudden I'm the problem? Mind you, it's my first day. How am I supposed to know any of this? If you met me in person, you know I have an RBF, okay? I looked at that DGM directly in her face, gave her the fakest smile, grabbed the paper, and put it in the back in whatever cabinet it needed to go in. A few seconds later, she comes into the back, looks at me, and says, "I expected this to be done correctly. How hard is it to put this paper in the correct place?" I responded very, very nicely and told her that the employee she left me with did not show me anything, so how am I supposed to know given that it's my first day? She then says that she's going to talk it over with the employee because soon I'm going to be running that office location by myself and it needs to be up to par. No apology, no accountability. So with all the flaming red flags that I had seen that day, I knew for I wasn't going back. But then I had to figure out how to tell them. Comment for part 3.